welcome to episode 1.
That took you a minute to think about that.
Of
episode
can you hear my
1.
drink? Of
You need that, mate.
Dumbells and Deckchairs. This has been a long time in the making, so
Long overdue.
yeah, I appreciate every single one of you for viewing already. We have cat treats, just in case my cats. Yeah, just in case my cats come. So, if you are new here, which you obviously are for episode 1, this podcast is literally about everything gym. And we're just going to be chatting absolute shit. Yeah, just chatting absolute waffle. And yeah, so if you have anything you'd want to talk about or you'd want us to talk about, let us know in the comments. That's a weird thing to say because it's the first time I've ever said that
in my life.
Please like, subscribe, and peace.
That's coming. That's coming.
So, get your phone out.
We're getting the phone out.
Right. The first thing that we're just going to jump right into it, basically. First thing I want to cover, and I put up a story the other day, and I basically asked what you guys want to hear, and it was gym pet peeves.
Classic one, isn't it?
I think I got like 19 people just say, please do gym pet peeves.
It's a popular boy.
Yeah. So Ollie, go. What is your first
gym pet peeve?
Like, what do you hate the most? So if you see it in the gym, you're like, just get in the bin, mate.
Some fucker leaving 10 plates on the leg press.
I hate that.
I'm doing half that. And you're looking, you're like, oh, you're going to snap your knees. That
actually leads on very nicely to leaving your weights in general. If you're one of those cunts who leaves your weights on the bar, fuck off. Like, actually,
no matter how much you've left on, just fuck off.
Yeah, I don't care. Oh, and as well, today, literally it's happened today. I'm not even shitting you. I was on a leg press.
It happens every time we train together.
Especially in premium clubs. We won't name we won't name names.
People know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Premium. I actually find premium clubs. I've been at the premium club for about 3 months. Snobs.
I'm about 4.
Snobs.
So, yeah. That's what you get with the premium, isn't it?
I hate about 50% of the people.
Yeah.
Some are lovely. PTs are really nice.
All the staff, yeah.
All the staff are lovely.
But you get some members who are just...
Especially like the middle-aged ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the other day, I held the door open, and
the exact same thing happened to me, by the way.
This is right.
Yeah.
So I held the door open for 25, 30 seconds, which, by the way, is a fucking long time to stand there. And I'd just done arms, so I'm like, just stand there like that. And this woman walked past me, right? And I shit you not, this happened. She walked past me, went,
gave you that look up
and then
down.
Walked off.
The exact same thing happened to me. Woman as well, so probably it was the same woman.
Was she like, she was blonde going grey?
Just Karen.
Oh, Karen.
Yeah.
Oh, love good
Karen. Classic Karen, isn't it?
Fucking bitch, mate. Second thing, what's on the second thing? What's on the second?
I think it comes under like gym icks. Like shadow boxing after a set.
I think just shadow boxing in general.
So why shadow boxing? Do you know what I mean?
I can hands down say I've never shadow boxed in the gym. I have left weights out.
I'm a hypocrite. I actually have. When I was training for boxing,
no!
You're always going to get something in there. Why not? Prepping for the bag, isn't it?
So it's been nice knowing you anyway.
Yeah, I know, right? There's the door.
Yeah, I've never done that, and I don't think I ever will. I mean, like, fair enough if you're in a boxing gym. I
mean, I probably started throwing and thought, "What the fuck are you doing, mate?"
Yeah. If you're in like an actual gym in that setting, that's fine. If you're in this is my opinion, by the way. If you're in a very crowded gym, and you're not even in front of the mirror, and there's loads of people around you, and you start shadow boxing, get in a bin.
Looking for attention, isn't it?
Literally. Yeah.
It's always a guy in a tank top as well.
Oh,
Looks
mate.
himself up and down in the mirror. It's like, oh, yeah.
It's always the really skinny ones as well. Like, you don't see any
people who look like a boxer.
Yeah, actually. But then again,
so basically like Tom Jack or George or something.
Literally.
Do you know what I mean?
And my cat has just arrived. Mickey. Okay, he's over there. I'm gonna get some treats out. Mickey, what's this? Look. What's this?
Come on, girl.
Come here.
Make the jump. You heard me.
Mickey.
Yeah.
What's this? Look. Right, this is my cat. Oh, you moved. Okay, we'll put them there. Another thing for me that's really fucking annoying is when you're, especially if it's like a dead, like not peak time, and you're sat and you can see yourself in the reflection.
Yeah.
And then someone comes in front of you and trains right in front of you. I fucking
Just step
hate
to the
that.
side, yeah.
I absolutely fucking hate that. I mean, yes, obviously it's everyone's gym, anyone can use it, but why would you stand in front of me?
I think it comes under as well with like treadmills. If every treadmill is free and you've gone on the end because you don't want to be sociable, and then someone comes on the treadmill right next to you.
Although I've actually done this because my gym crush on the one next to that one.
I mean, that's different.
I used to be that prick.
You'll give him the signs, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there is that. But then that was like 3 or 4 years ago. But now I've matured in the gym.
You're a changed man now, yeah?
Yeah, changed man, yeah. Now, since I matured in the gym,
You go 2 treadmills away? No. I go the opposite end because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. I'm 6'5" and rich, by the way. But yeah, so standing in front of someone, or like just standing in front of like, and if there's no one there, and you're literally watching yourself. But by the way, how strange is that we like watching ourselves work out? I like watching myself work out.
It is sus.
I like the mirror there.
It's so strange.
I will choose the cable or bench in front of the mirror.
100%. Because
it's just a thing.
Well, actually, again,
not because I like looking at myself. Or anything,
yes, it is. Yeah, the more I mature in the gym, the more the baggier clothes I wear. Why is that?
Baggy always though.
Why is that though? I'll
take my jumper off from maybe like 2 minutes max. Pump's going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
But I just like being covered. So I like being hot and sweaty. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
It just feels better. Cat scrap.
Yeah, that is actually a cat scrap right outside. Look at me.
Oh, sure. Respect to.
If you can hear his bell, that's one of my cats. I have 2.
They're scrapping.
So anyway, going back to it. Standing in front of me, in front of the mirror, by the way, which is just get a bit
weird. Yeah.
What's another one you've got? Reddit has saved my bloody life.
I don't use it much, you know.
Do you not?
No.
Mate. You know
just
those
OnlyFans leaks.
Yeah, fair.
Valid.
OnlyFans leaks. The only thing you know when it's like 2 a.m. and you're on YouTube and you go down this like rabbit hole of why is the moon made out of?
Yeah, like how
why is it made out of cheese? And
do you know what I mean?
How much can a whale swallow? And I'm like, I'm clicking on that, mate. I am clicking on that. I want to see what type of bread I am.
Yeah.
I want to see how much a fucking dog can shit in a day. I don't care.
You go to some weird places on YouTube at 3 a.m.
YouTube and Reddit is just going, mate. I absolutely love them. Right, what's it saying?
These people got like paragraphs, you know.
What's something that fucks you off in the gym? As a PT?
When you ask someone how many sets they got left, and then they're like, I'll be 10 minutes. Like, where are we going with this information? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks for that great
You're basically telling me to fuck off.
Yeah. Mate, actually, this is a funny story. I don't know if I've told you this. I think I put it on my close friends or something.
Yeah.
It was literally last leg day, so it's last Saturday. And I was waiting for the leg extension. And I asked this guy, middle-aged guy, and he was doing like kind of single leg exercises, like really lightweight, which is fine.
Definitely fine.
And I was like, hi mate, how many sets you got left? I shit you not. He looked me up and down and he went, for you, 12.
Just for you?
12. I was like...
He just gave you a number.
That's true. That's
not
true.
In minutes.
But mate,
so...
I've clearly pissed him off somehow. I don't know how. For him to say...
Because you're 6'5".
12. Yeah, that's true. Can I just say that I'm not 6'5"? I'm a short king. How tall are you?
Not tall enough.
That is correct.
Pushing 5'9".
I think we're the same height.
People watching this will be like, you're 5'5". It's not the cat.
Well, no.
5'9" is basically 5'10".
5'7" average height.
5'10" is basically 6 foot.
So I'm above average.
I am. As long as I'm above average, I don't give a shit.
As long as I'm above average.
Yeah, true. Right, this is how I think of it. Just to make myself feel better and to sleep at night.
Before you
cry.
Before you cry.
5'9" is basically like 5'10", 5'11". That's basically 6 foot.
Just round it up.
6 foot is basically 6'3". So
round it up all the way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the story that happened the other day. Another thing that pisses me off. I mean, apart from like people leaving their weights out, because it doesn't like piss me off. It actually makes me a little bit angry. Like, it's not your gym.
No.
Like, everyone else pays to be here. Why should I be the one?
You put it on, you can put it back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why should I be the one tripping over your fucking weights?
Innit?
Do you know what I mean?
That you put there.
That you put there.
Literally.
It's like guy the other day when we were in the gym. We go gym, by the way.
We go gym.
That guy the other day, he had, like, he was doing an RDL. He was quite strong, to be fair. He had the bar, and the what they called
the bar and
the safety bars,
yeah.
And the squat bar, and then 3 20s aside. Did it and then left. I don't know many people that can move that. Do you know what I mean?
Probably just put it on stereo.
Fair. That's fair. Actually,
I've seen someone do that. You know,
I used to
get out the heaviest dumbbells. They're on the floor. Take a picture, and then they're out the door.
So I'm going to out myself here. When I was
that wasn't you, was it?
No. When I was first started out in the gym, especially if there was like a girl or like this massive guy like next to me who wanted to use it, after I'd finished, and I bet you've done this before. Okay. After I'd finished, I'd put it to the bottom weight to make it look like
you've lifted that weight, isn't it?
Just to make it look like I've done more and that I'm fucking hard. Don't mess with me. And looking back, I think what an idiot. What an absolute fucking idiot.
Does that give yourself the ick?
I gave myself the ick. Okay, right. Shadowboxing is the gimmick. One gimmick. What's another gimmick?
Grunting.
I can get behind that, but I'm also a grunter.
But you can grunt inside yourself. Do you know what I mean? But like excessively grunting. So that first rep, like,
what pisses me off if they like. Sometimes I grunt, but not on purpose. Like, genuinely not on purpose. Yeah. If you've got like, if you're quite a big guy, or like just an average guy, and you're like curling 6 kilograms, and you're grunting, fuck off.
What are you doing? Yeah, literally.
Like, stop it. You're not impressing anyone.
They're grunting. They finish the set and they look around for the nod of approval, isn't it?
Do you know what'd be good actually? It'd be good to have a female as a guest to see what their gimmicks are, because I can guarantee you we've done most of them.
Definitely.
I haven't, apart from I haven't shadowboxed. You have.
A little bit.
I cannot believe that.
A little bit.
How long ago was that? Don't tell me it was like a few months ago.
Well, when was my boxing match, mate?
A few months ago.
I think I just threw a jab and I was like, what the fuck? So I was going to hit a bag. So I was going to hit the bag after my session. And then I was just thinking about that. And I threw a jab. I was like, you did not just do that, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an out of body experience.
Literally.
Like, what have I just done?
I look around, shit.
Another gimmick that for me is, and I actually have done this, guys wearing full lycra.
The fuck is lycra?
Leggings.
Leggings?
Like,
oh, you
love
how
do you know what lycra is?
Because I don't wear lycra, mate.
Okay, so lycra is like thinner than leggings and tighter than leggings.
You're going thinner than leggings. You used to love a legging.
I still do.
You were referred to as that guy with leggings at Pump.
Was I? Good.
I started that because I didn't know who you were. So I was like, the guy in leggings.
I was also known at Pump as Pink Shoes Guy. Because, you know, my lifting shoes are pink.
I mean, I see the leggings first and then it kind of go from there.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't worn leggings in months, but I used to love them. And it's only because I had the legs to do it.
Is that why you'd wear them? Because you have the legs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I imagine myself in leggings now.
Genuinely, please try once.
Try.
I have like 6 pairs of leggings.
That's making a statement, though.
I actually, funny, used to wear my ex's leggings to the gym.
Jesus Christ, bro.
because
Can't say I can relate.
because they just really really accentuated my legs. Like they're bigger than average, and the leggings.
So we're talking about the same leg, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
We are now. I've got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to wear leggings. I used to obviously used to row, and that you had to wear lycra for that.
Okay, so you're kind of used to
it.
Yeah.
Like when I first started gym, all I had was my rowing stuff. So I'd go rowing, and then I would go to the gym straight afterwards, and I'd be in lycra, mate.
Okay, so it's nothing new.
Google. No, I'm being serious. Google lycra.
Lycra.
Just like men. Actually, no. Just type in men in lycra.
Men in lycra.
Please. You'll want to kill yourself.
Men in lycra. You're going to come up first.
I hope so.
Men in lycra. They're tight, you know.
In it. So if anyone doesn't know what lycra is, I mean,
you're wearing that,
mate. I literally wore that.
It's like a bodysuit, isn't it?
It is. It's literally like a bodysuit. It's like.
I thought that was Matt Does Fitness there.
That looks like him, actually.
Like Gladiator gear.
Did you see him in the Gladiator?
Yeah, he looked fucking insane.
He looked fucking massive.
Insane, bro.
Matt Does Fitness is absolutely. Do you know what? He's not huge, but he's so aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Like,
I mean, him and his brother have like the same sort of body types, and I met his brother.
I
met Ben because he used to live in Norwich.
Did he?
Yeah, I literally saw him at the bus stop. I had to double take. But they got like the same sort of body types, just very long limbed, vascular as fuck.
Gonna move them. How many?
It's not working for real in them.
How many fitness influencers have you met? And
I'm thinking hard. That is a long list. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. He counts an influencer, I guess.
Okay, not gym influencers, as in influencers in general. Kind of mini famous.
Footballers count?
Yeah.
I mean, just Norwich ballers, really, innit?
Okay. Name him.
Tim Krul.
What's he like?
Bland.
I heard footballers can be just.
He didn't have much to say.
Shock. We've played from fucking Norwich.
Literally.
I met KSI. I've met all the sidemen apart from Randy.
You met KSI?
I've met all the sidemen apart from Randolph.
How are they in person compared to them?
They are so different.
Well, different.
Very, very, very different. They obviously have a persona to put up.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is fair.
I was just wondering if any of them were like the exact same. Like with
Harry's the exact same.
Yeah.
Harry's so...
Because he's just so unhinged.
He is so unhinged, which is why we got on.
Yeah.
We only spoke for about 5 minutes. Not even that, 2-3 minutes.
Where'd you meet them?
It was at Deckchairs. There was a do, and it was 2-3 years ago. And we used to be, not going in there. Used to be friends with Deckchairs. He invited me, and then I met all of them. It was fucking sick. It was at an expo in Nottingham. That's all I know. No, I don't know what it's called. Harry was so sound. Vicstar is...
I can imagine he's the same.
He's exactly... Yeah. No, he's not exactly the same. He's very similar. He's just a little bit more quiet. He's more reserved.
Because he's not the loudest guy in the room.
No. KSI is totally different.
Really?
Yeah. He's...
Actually, I think I've heard someone talk about when they met him before, how he's really toned down, more down to earth.
Him and Simon, they're probably the two most flamboyant, yes guys.
See, I wouldn't think Simon is. I don't think he's very flamboyant.
Do you know what? Even on camera?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
He used to be. Not so much anymore.
I actually lied. I didn't meet Ethan.
Didn't meet Ethan?
Nah, I never met Ethan.
See, he's the one I'd probably like to meet most.
Same. Actually, same. I fully rate his journey, by the way, which, by the way, loops very nicely into the gym.
Yeah.
You know, he's and wait, how much does he weigh now? He's lost 30 kilograms.
He's very lean.
Yeah, it's mad. And it's all natural as well.
Surgery for the
did he?
For the stomach, excess,
sick. I didn't
skin
know
for
that.
how much weight he actually lost.
Do you watch him and Faith?
Yeah. Their podcast.
I love him and Faith. It's Growing Pains.
Growing Pains, yeah.
You're welcome for the plug. Growing Pains is absolutely sound. However, so I watched the full podcast, and the way Faith is portrayed on TikTok, because they just edit it
It's because she just keeps
the
it real.
one that sticks out the most is when she was like, "I wouldn't be with you if you didn't have my baby." But then if you listen to the rest of the podcast,
humour though, isn't
yes,
it? Yeah,
it is. But the rest of the podcast beforehand, they were talking about their future and XYZ.
Here she is.
Minnie, give me them. This is Minecraft.
Her
music.
eyes are so big.
Yeah, mate. When she was a kitten, her body was tiny, but her eyes were huge.
She grew, but her eyes stayed the same.
Who else have I met? I'm good friends with the fish.
I've just seen people from afar. Do you know what I mean? Like I saw Saffron Barker in London.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Best believe I started walking quicker, but I was like, I ain't running for you.
Fit.
Yeah, very fit.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah.
Who else have I met? So I'm good friends with Official Muscle. You probably all know him. He's called James. He's absolutely sound. Gym crush.
We all have a gym crush, don't we?
So unpopular. Right, no. I'm going to ask you first. Is it acceptable to be in a relationship and have a gym crush?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're not acting on anything. Well, if you don't act on anything, isn't it?
Oh,
if you're just looking, the eye's going to move where they want, isn't it?
True.
Do you know what I mean?
So this is a very controversial one. Again, I put on my story and I got loads of hate, but there was like a legit 50-50 split.
Yeah.
I said I put the question out.
Literally, I don't have to.
I don't know what to do with my own.
For real.
I said, is it okay? I literally asked the question: is it okay to have a gym crush and be in a relationship? And in my opinion, I put on afterwards. Okay, so still recording. Is it still green?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, sound. I said,
quick vape.
Do you vape?
No, I hate vaping, mate.
Do you?
I just don't get it.
I get it if you're like on prep, because the nicotine helps with your your appetite.
If you were a smoker,
fair.
Then yeah.
If you weren't a smoker,
then I don't get it.
I don't get it.
What, you just
made yourself
inhaling blueberry air.
Literally, it just tastes nicer.
Yeah, but just have a sweet.
Yeah,
it's the same thing, isn't it?
Have a sweet.
Have a sweet, man.
Anyway, so I put on my story. I was like, "Is it alright?" 50% of you said that it's unacceptable. You should only have eyes for your other half, which I can kind of see.
That doesn't mean you only.
Right? No. Let me finish.
Yeah.
And then the other half were like, "Fucking too right. You're literally human.
Yeah.
You can find other people attractive." And like the thing that really stuck with me was you can look but can't touch. Like as long as like you're looking.
Yeah, it depends.
And you're not a cunt about it.
Yeah.
And not like going up to them and flirt with them all. Oh, it's the music. I thought it was a fucking back. But did you hear that?
It's like, a little remix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're like not acting on it, then it's totally fine.
As long as it stays as a gym crush.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're making it obvious to your partner, that it's a gym crush, that's going to piss her off, isn't it?
Exactly. Yes.
And that's where it can
true.
Be a problem, because then you're kind of planting the seed that you're acting on it.
When you were in a relationship, did you have like a list of like, I can't remember what it's called, like freebies? Like you like celebrity crush, not like freebies. I can't remember like they get like get offs. For example, like I'd say to my missus, "Oh, what would you do if this celebrity came and like she had one and I had one? Who's your celebrity crush?"
Celebrity crush, Rita Ora.
Really?
She's always been my celeb crush.
Hey, that's mad.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous, to be fair.
Or Margot Robbie, obviously.
I think every guy ever is Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the Lord for making Wolf of Wall Street.
Can't say I've seen it.
For that. Mate, she's naked in it.
She's naked in it?
She's literally naked in the film.
Fucking hell, bro.
So, thank you for that.
Thank you.
My celebrity crush is the girl who plays
it's gonna be so random.
Wanda in Marvel, the ginger one. Olsen. Something Olsen.
Elizabeth Olsen.
That's it!
Yeah, she's a weapon.
She's so thick!
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Oh my god. She's absolutely unreal.
Scarlett Johansson's better, though.
That used to be mine. Yeah, it used to be Scarlett Johansson.
The way she is in Avengers, like it's just more attractive than Wanda.
That's true. That's actually the way she portrays herself, and she's more sexualized, I think.
Massively
than Wanda. Than Wanda than Elizabeth. Mainly because her thing is like done down to here.
Yeah,
and that sex sells. So well done to Marvel for that. Fucking
Props
well
to
done,
them, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, genuinely well done. Before Elizabeth Olsen, mate, redhead for me.
Redhead.
If you're a redhead and you talk to me, I fall in love.
Any redhead? Any?
No, not any. Like a natural redhead. I go for like natural redheads.
There's no in between
though.
Really dark. They're either it or they're not.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's actually facts. I've genuinely never seen a medium ginger.
Oh no.
I've either seen a very sexy, fit ginger or a butters ginger. I have not seen. It's like a baby pigeon. I've never seen a baby pigeon.
Baby pigeon.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
That'd be well cute though.
It would be well cute. And I've never seen a baby squirrel.
Good point.
And I've never seen a baby shark.
Good point again.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never ever seen a mid ginger. They're all either smoking and know that they're smoking.
Just extinct, mate.
They are. They're actually extinct. I used to fancy Ginny Weasley. Yeah, again because she was ginger. I think actually that sparked. I
did when she got older.
Yes, obviously. Fuck. Oh, locked
just
me
had
up.
to clear that one up.
I think that sparked my love for gingers because she was just
She's the birth of it.
Yeah, she like when Harry Potter came out. When did it come out? I mean, I first watched it when I was like.
What's 2000s? Like 2001.
Yeah. Like that. I was like probably about 10. I mean, I
wasn't born.
What? Oh no!
I'm 03. I was born in 03.
Bro, Sam Sulek is the same age as you.
Fuck that.
He's the same age as you.
Well, I can open the gym.
How fucked? And
We've got some work to do.
And Conor Launder. He's a fucking big cunt.
He is a big cunt.
Oh,
not as big as Sam though.
Not as big as Sam. I mean, I think Sam is for 20.
Sam actually 21.
Sam's 21. No cap. Yeah, Sam's 21.
I thought he was like late 20s.
No. He's Google it, mate. He's 21. Absolutely mental.
Trend.
But he's been on. He'll openly admit this. Apparently, I don't actually know, but I've listened to a podcast. He's been on gear since he was like 18, 19.
So that's why he looks.
Do you know what I mean?
Isn't it?
Like he's 21. Also, Jack Eagles is 21.
21.
He's 21.
Why does no one look their age anymore? No one.
Well, I mean, that is the side effect of gear.
Yeah.
It ages you. Like fuck.
Not necessarily just gearheads. Like in general,
no, that's actually very true.
Really
There's a guy at our gym who's 16. I spoke to him. He's 16. He looks 30 with a mortgage.
You have to point him out.
I will, mate. He's 6'6", and he's built like a fucking tree. Hey, next point. What is it?
Next point. What you saying?
Do you follow many bodybuilders?
Pretty much all my following, to be fair.
Okay, good.
At least 70%.
Who's your ones that you would look out for? You know, off the top of your head.
Cuba, Sylvester.
Sylvester rings a bell.
Yeah. Cuba and Meg Sylvester. Because just the way he puts everything.
I wish I got started. Mate, so I'm 26. You're fucking 21. Fuck you for that.
Bro.
Yeah. I wish I started bodybuilding like 4 years before. Because I was rowing competitively and I stopped rowing and I had to be light. I stopped at 20.
I feel like you're always going to wish you started earlier than what you did though.
True.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you started early, you'd pick at that and think, oh, I wish I started later. Okay, this is a question. Yeah. Not nothing to do with gym or anything. Is there anything you regret in life? So I could be that classic guy who says no regrets, but it's always something if you had that you regret. Okay, 2 questions. The first one is there anything you regret in life and would you change it? And the second one is if you could give your younger self advice, what would it be? Oh God, this is good. This is good. This is fucking sick. I'll start with the younger self advice. Right, go. I'd go for just fuck it. Just do it. Just do it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you can get so wrapped up in your own head. Do you know what I mean? About other people's opinions. So I was very much like that in like school, growing up. Other people's opinions like dictating what I was doing, and I wasn't going with my own like intuition. Basically,
you base your life off other people that don't actually give a shit.
Literally,
that's something that's massive.
Because they're gonna think that you care what they think.
Yeah, it's like social media, right?
Yeah,
so you are doing stuff not for yourself, but for people who don't give a shit. Just for validation.
For no reason.
For people who don't give a fuck, like realistically.
So you don't gain anything from that. You just lose a little bit of yourself.
I remember when I was like 18, 19, 20, I was so insecure in myself that I would put on a persona on Instagram.
Yeah.
I was rich. Like, mate, I got a hire purchase.
Yeah.
I was like an A5. I was 19 and I was the only one in my whole town that had an A5 at that age. I was like, I'm a fucking baller, mate. And it was like a new A5. It was peng. All blacked out, black wheels, black lights.
That's all for the status, though. For
literally
for other people.
But do you know what, mate? I was so broke, and this is genuine as well. I was so broke at one point. I had £1 to my name, and it was a quid coin. Nothing in the bank. I had a quid.
Yeah.
And one night, I had nothing to eat for tea. I used this quid coin, and I went to the co-op. I can literally remember it. I bought 49p of milk, a litre of milk.
Litre of milk, yeah.
And then a pack of 50 bourbons, 50p, and I had 1p left. Yeah. I had 1p left. And I got paid the next day. But even that was like only 100 quid a week because I was working in I was working on commission only sales.
Yeah.
In Glasgow, of all places. But fucking taught me some lessons. You been to Glasgow?
Never.
Oh!
I've barely ventured out, to be honest.
Mate,
I've been on holiday literally like 4 times in my life.
Really? What?
I know, crazy.
Is that where you're from, your family?
So I'm from here. I'm Mauritian. But I've never been there.
Oh, of course.
I know, of course.
What?
And going back there, it's the same price as Maldives. So
is it? What the fuck?
I know, literally.
Okay, so we're getting off topic. I want to know your other one of, do you regret anything and would you change it?
What specifically? It's just mainly just holding back with things. Do you know what I mean? Not pursuing hobbies sooner, like that extra step. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I fully can understand. So, for me, I'm going to drink.
Yeah, have a drink, boy.
Talking is fucking hard.
Literally, bro.
For me, I've got a few bits of advice I'd give my younger self, and I do give to younger people. Not unsolicited, because I'm not a cunt. I am.
Cunt.
Yeah. If I could give myself advice, it would probably be like, learn who you are. Because
don't let other people dictate that.
Exactly.
And take that away.
Like, I didn't know who I truly was until I was, honestly, till about 22, 23. Like, I was kind of still figuring myself out.
That's when you were older than me.
Yes, mate, yeah. And I didn't know what to do. And I think
direction.
Yeah, there was no direction. But on the flip side of that is that if people do feel like they have no sense of direction, that's fucking fine. The older I get, I had this conversation the other day with Mills, actually. The older I get, the more I realise that adults don't know what the fuck they're doing. They are literally winging it.
They're just winging it.
I am winging it.
Literally.
I somehow pay for this house by winging it.
Don't know, you got it.
No idea.
You just got it.
Yeah. As well, like, I feel 16 in my head. I don't
Never grow up.
No. I spoke to my mum about this today. I was like, Mum, how old do you feel? She was like, 20. My grandma is 82.
Yeah.
Mate, my grandma's sick. She's like, she does dancing. She does art. She's fucking active.
Sounds all, mate.
And I was like, how old do you feel? And she was like, 20. I was like, do you know what? Fucking fair play. Yeah. My back feels about 75.
He wants to grow up.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
I would pay big money to go back to the old days. Like secondary school, get home from secondary school, put on Black Ops 2,
Took it for granted. Massively.
Massively took it for granted. Like,
hop on Black Ops 2, stay on it till probably midnight.
Go to bed,
do it all over again.
Or do an all-nighter and not go to school next day.
Literally.
Do you ever done that?
Yeah, of course, calling in sick.
I wish I did it sooner. So the thing I regret. So I'm going to sound very cliche, very, very cliche, but it's true. What you said a minute ago.
Yeah.
I do not regret. I don't regret anything. If I had to do it all again, I would change some things. Probably the way I treated people, because I was pretty much a bit of a cunt.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. My mental health
goes with how you're feeling in yourself. Though.
Yeah, exactly. Again, that goes back to not finding myself.
Because your energy is going to shit on everything.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I wouldn't right now. If I had the chance, I'd be like, I'd do a few things differently.
Yeah.
I'd hug my mum more, or I wouldn't treat people how I treated them. But again, they were cunts as well. So anyway.
Yeah.
Now, like everything leading up to this point was a lesson. I wouldn't change anything for the world because everything has led me to be myself. And the shittest times where I had no one, no friends, no like support, or I felt like I had no support, that made me trust myself. Like now, I don't need anyone because I've been in such a dark place, dark places.
That makes you who you are.
That I only had myself, which is why I don't mind being alone. I don't need a girlfriend.
These things have shaped you as a person.
Exactly. Like, I don't need a girlfriend because I'm happy being alone.
You don't seek that outside validation
and I think
when you were younger.
That mindset is such a good thing to have in a relationship. As if we're talking about relationships, by the way.
It was going to go that way, wasn't it?
Yeah. The fact that I have that mindset, it means that I'm not like forecasting my insecurities on another person. I'm not relying on another person.
Yeah.
If you rely, if you rely on someone else for your happiness, that's dead.
Yeah. You need to find happiness in yourself first.
Exactly.
It's like you're living both your separate lives.
And you share the happiness.
Together,
mate. Basically. That's a Will Smith quote, by the way. Yeah. Okay, good. So basically,
we love a quote around.
I love a quote.
A good quote.
What's
your favourite quote?
I was literally just about to say that. So this, if you can all see, if you're listening on Spotify, then fuck you. This is Arabic for limits exist only in the mind.
Okay.
And I got it after I came out of hospital from a dark place. And it's that quote has shaped my life. Like, limits exist only in the mind.
Have you got any other tats?
Yeah, I've got this one. It's a trident, and I got it after my PADI instructor certificate because it's a trident and it's like water and it's sick. I fucking love it. Have you got any tattoos?
Do you love it? No, I don't.
Oh, you need tattoos.
I need to get some.
You look insane with tattoos.
I think it just makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just finding the right thing to get. So I wasn't going to get one.
Not
getting a rose, not getting a clock.
or a lion. No. Don't get any on your face.
Or a lightning bolt behind my ear. Do you know what I mean? I want something proper with meaning.
Exactly.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Also, when you're trying to still work out yourself. Do you know what I mean? Definitely getting there. But when you're trying to still work yourself out. What's
your favourite quote? Or one of?
The magic is in the work you're not doing.
Oh, God! Oh, my God. Who says that?
Chris Williamson.
Oh. Yeah. Chris Williamson can
I have that saved and I repeat it.
Oh, mate, that's so true. So many people, like, like, if it boils down to it, the reason why people hate on other people is just purely jealousy.
It's because they're doing better than them.
It's exactly. Yeah. I am going to talk about this. I put on my story the other day. Something happened in my personal life recently where I realised that my friends,
we have a lot of friends.
Yeah. They want me to do well, but not better than them. And I thought,
you can see a switch in their energy. 100%.
Like you can literally see the fact that they don't want me to do well.
No.
They've stopped. Right. This is going to sound like
pretty much like I'm a dick, but they've stopped liking my posts.
Just little things like that.
It's just little things. Like, that in itself is a message.
Yeah.
They've stopped inviting me to things. They've made another group chat without me in it. Do you know what I mean? It's just that sort of shit. That's a message that to me is such a dead mindset. Like, it's such a closed mindset. The difference between...
A lot of people have very closed mindsets though.
Exactly. And I think as well, in the fitness industry, most people, especially like, well, actually, about 90% of people... You good?
Yeah, just rearranging, isn't it? Rearranging. They're going right up my arse.
Most people obviously want to bet themselves are just fucking sick. But they don't actually understand what it's like to actually grow, if that makes sense. Like, I can guarantee you...
Because they don't know what to do to grow.
Exactly. I can guarantee you...
It goes back to winging it.
95% of people have never gone to true failure in the gym.
No.
I can guarantee that.
Because they don't get it.
They can't
wrap their head around it.
It's such a mental thing. Gym is such a mental fucking game, and people don't understand it.
It can help you with so many aspects outside.
Gym is therapy. Gym is my therapy.
And
therapy. I can guarantee 99% of people will agree with that.
If you don't go to the gym, then you won't understand.
Exactly.
You'll pay for...
It's also why it's very difficult if you're in a relationship to have someone who goes to the gym and takes it seriously and then someone who doesn't. Because that other person will be like, oh, well, why can't you just have this pizza?
Yeah.
If you're on prep,
why can't you have this pizza and sit in, watch a movie with me?
Yeah, like,
why? Like, I have to go to the gym. And they're like, you don't have to, though. To be here.
Right, someone asked me the other day, what motivates you to go to the gym? What motivates you to go to the gym? Like, genuinely.
Past experiences, massively. School.
Fair.
So I was like the skinny guy in the group.
Oh,
and
I love that.
And you are the victim. And people play on that. Do you know what I mean? So I think back to that. Of those experiences of them either talking down to me, something physical. Do you know what I mean?
It's always something that sticks in your head.
Yeah. Like, even though it's a joke. At the time. That's why for me in school, I was just like, yeah, I love school. I left school, worst experience ever. Do you know what I mean?
That's so facts.
And a couple of these people in this group, or my friend group at the time, a couple of them I still speak to. I'm still mates with them.
Yeah.
But it's just like we've disregarded all of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now
it's just you growing.
None of that happened because it was a joke to them at the time. These little things stick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
People don't realise the effect they have.
Yeah.
Like, small words, mate. I remember, and this is God's honest truth. I remember. So I used to be very, very, very skinny. I was 5'9", which is basically 6 foot.
What was your lightest?
49 kilograms.
Shit, I think I was 52.
Yes, we're probably exactly the same then. Like I could wrap my hand around my bicep.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
Mine was the same on my leg.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
that's mad. So I used to be very, very, very skinny, and I literally I took my top off. And they stole my top.
Did you think you were fat?
Yeah.
100%. I thought it was fucking massive. I had the skinniest school trousers because I'd always look to the side of my trousers. People pick up on this. I look to the side of it because I think my legs look fat. My head was gone.
Yeah.
Literally. People are like, why you always look to the side?
Right, we're going to dedicate a full thing to body dysmorphia, but not today.
I think it's needed.
Because body dysmorphia is fucked.
Needs to be spoken about.
So I took my top off, and then they stole the top, which is like, cheers, mate, fuck you. And they ran outside with it, and I ran out, and these group of girls, and I remember to this day, I remember it like it's yesterday, these group of girls looked at me and laughed, bro.
That's like a classic kind of movie sort of
I felt
bullying setting.
I literally I wanted the world to swallow me.
You up.
And at that point, like, you've obviously smitten over one girl. It's always one girl in secondary school, and she was there and she laughed.
Yeah.
And then fast forward 4 or 5 years, I then got fat. So something happened, ended up in hospital, got the quote.
Did you think you were really skinny when you were fat?
No, I was fucking big. I'm going to put a picture here, actually.
How big you are?
Of how big I was. Have you seen how big I was?
I watched the vid, I haven't seen it.
I'll show you a picture later. I was 5'9", and 119 kilograms.
Fucking hell, bro.
No muscle, just fucking fat.
Stubby.
And again, and I was with someone at this point. And it was in a relationship, and I took my top off. I never took my top off.
They laughed at you.
Yeah, I took my top off.
Was it done after that?
Very close to, right?
Yeah.
So I never took my top off. Not even for like sex. I would make sure I'd wear my top, go in the shower room, and then take it off, and then put it on to come out.
Oh man,
that's how bad it was.
Really?
And I took it off because I was wet or something. And she went,
"Okay, now.
Oh, I'll just go kill myself." Cheers.
Cheers for that.
Yeah. So that was another.
So it ended not too long after that.
That was another low point.
Surprised.
But the thing that got me started in the gym, and like, none of that. I disregard all of that because fuck that. Those are the little things. But it was my 21st. Sorry, 20th or 21st birthday. I can't remember. And I was big. I was 190 kilograms, my heaviest, and I was just comfort eating. And it was my birthday. And this is the reason I started the gym, by the way. Like, the reason. We were out for a meal, and again, I put the picture up. They were out for a meal with my parents, my grandparents, and my sister. A single at this point. And my sister came over, and I was sat like this, and she got her hand and hid my double chin.
Jesus Christ, trauma, mate.
Bro, when I tell you that flicked something in me, I can.
We all have that flick the switch moment,
and I've spoken to my sister as well, and she was like, "I did not mean that," and I was like, "No, I know.
Yeah,
the fact you didn't mean it is why
it's even worse.
It's even worse for me.
Yeah,
like obviously,
that's like her natural reaction if she didn't mean it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's fucked.
She did not mean anything by it, and I know like she's such a lovely, like warm-hearted person. Shout out to Alicia, right? And the fact that so the first picture was taken, and she didn't have my hand there, and she looked. The fact that she looked at the picture and thought, "Fucking hell, he's a big cunt," and then put her hand over my double chin. I put the picture. I'll show you in a minute.
That sticks.
And mate, I just remember her going back, and I just remember sitting there like,
"Where do we go from here?"
Like, what? I was like, "What do I do?" I was like, "What do I fucking do?" And the next day, I had £20 to my name because I was unemployed at this point. I had 20 quid to my name. Thank God, I moved back in with my parents after what happened, and it was $19.99 for a month gym membership. I had a penny left, and do you know what, really, mate? And that was like that was the start of everything. But funnily enough, I still see that big. I don't see the skinny person. I see the fat person in the mirror.
It's because you had that moment that stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see the skinny person?
All the time.
But you never had a fat era, have you?
In my head.
Ah,
in my head was
hell,
the fat era, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? When I was at my skinniest, was that fat era. Do you know what I mean? Do
you look at pictures like 6 months ago and you're like, why did I think I was fucking skinny?
Yeah.
No, sorry.
It's like a reality check when you look at old pictures, isn't it?
Old pictures are fucking amazing. I look no different to 2 years ago. I was. I
don't have many like pictures of myself. That's one thing I hate.
Shock, because you hate yourself.
Oh, I hate myself.
Classic.
Yeah. All my pictures are recent.
I remember. So one of the things I'm so thankful for is that when I first started the gym, someone said, I opened up to him. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
There are PT there at this point. Connor, his name is. He works as Sports Direct, and he does follow actually this page. So hello, Connor. He said to me, just even if you fucking hate yourself, take pictures and take videos.
That's so easy to say, though.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. And for the first month, I didn't.
So I'll say the same to people, but no, full well, I have not done that.
No,
yeah. I'm literally a hypocrite.
Yeah, I've fucking been there.
Yeah.
And he was like, mate, just please trust me. Even if you don't have to show them to anyone, even if you fucking hate it, mate. I remember the first time I did it
yourself.
Oh, that's true. So though. The first time I did it, I was in spot and I took my top off. No one was there, thank God. And I was crying. I set my phone up and I bawled my eyes out because of the mirror there. And I was like, "You fat cunt!" And I said it. I was like, "You fat." I'm sure I've got the video somewhere.
Sounds like a reality check.
I was like, "You fucking fat cunt."
Yeah.
And I've kept that video, and then I've done it like every week since then. And it's actually genuinely mental how far I've come. Props to me. And also the fact I still see that fat person in the mirror. Genuinely. I will.
It's that sticking moment.
I will still suck my belly in the gym. Always. And that's just like second nature. Do you know what I mean? I'm sucking my belly in now.
It's force of habit, isn't it?
It literally is force of habit. I don't need to.
It's what you used to do. You're still going to do now.
And the thing is, as soon as I like put on a little bit of weight, or the scales go up, I'm like,
think you're straight back to that.
Oh my god, fucking get me on a cut. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. She's going to hide my double chin again.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking awful, mate. Body dysmorphia is...
It's a bitch.
It's actually, genuinely, it's fucking horrible. It's actually like... It is really sad what it does to people. And how it
stops
affects
them from doing things.
Literally. How
they still think they look like their old self.
Did you ever not do anything because how you thought you looked?
Yeah. It stopped me from doing things.
Yeah. It stopped me from so many things, like going out with my friends or for a night out, because I was like, I don't find anything.
Things in summer, like people say always like, we're going to the river and stuff. Do you want to come?
Yes.
I'm like, shit, it's 30 degrees. I can't be wearing an oversized shirt. So what am I going to do? I'm going to stay in my room and sweat my tits off, basically. So
the amount of times, and to this day, I've never got it, when people will just walk topless down the street.
I just don't get it.
I'm
looking at them just like, why are you topless?
Firstly, I'm like, I wish I had that I used to wish I had that self-confidence. I mean, even now, I will not go in the pool. Because I think I was
tell me you avoid the pool, isn't it?
I avoid the pool like the plague. Close friends know. Like, if they're all going out, I'm like, oh yeah, we'll go David Lloyd. We'll go hit the gym. Yeah, that's sound. Oh, do you want to go sauna? No, mate.
Fuck that.
I'll go and sit in the waiting area for an hour by myself. Do you know what I mean? With no signal and no fucking battery. I'd rather sit by myself with no battery on my phone, staring at the wall, than have people look at me. How fucked is that?
Mad,
How fucked is that?
So I'm kind of like, who cares? Do you know what I mean?
Now, but what's fucking crazy to me, because I've been in their shoes, people look up to me and people look up to you.
I can't wrap my head around that, though.
I can't.
Do you know what I mean?
I can't wrap my head around someone genuinely looks up to me.
Because you're still looking back and you're thinking you're that chubby kid, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
why would you look up to me?
It is baffling. It is genuinely baffling. Anyway, going back to... Well, I thought we were going to do like 10 more minutes. Going back to quotes. Give me another quote. Because I've only given one.
Ooh. That's the quote I swear by every day,
is it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
One that I really, really like. Also, there's a guy called Ben Bell. He goes to Pump.
Yeah, Ben Bell. Yeah.
Fucking sound. He's really, really knowledgeable. He's full of good quotes. And he said one the other day. It was... actually, there's two. That one I want to say in a minute.
I swear everyone who goes to the gym is a Pinterest quote book.
Yeah. Literally. Oh, mate.
That's funny.
Have you set Pinterest?
That'll get me
storms make trees take deeper roots.
I know that one before, you know.
Right. And it's so fucking relevant. So the shit that you go through, and it loops back to what we said a minute ago about not changing the past.
Shapes you as a person.
Exactly. It shapes you as a person. So the more shit, let's say, a person who has had an easy life, spoon-fed everything, will not, like scientifically, will not be as mentally strong as someone who's fucking been through it.
Yeah. Their mindset's going to be polar opposites.
Exactly.
Massively.
Because they're just used to being...
But the person who's been through shit, they'll look at the person who hasn't been through shit and had that easy life.
Yeah.
Do you know what
fucking
I mean?
Fact, mate.
And like raise our eyebrow just like... How?
Yes.
How?
The second quote is from Alan Watts. Have you heard of Alan Watts before? Man, after this, I need to send you his fucking YouTube. He's dead now. But mate, the stuff he says is unreal. There's this video on YouTube. It's called Nature of God, and it's all about being in space.
Okay.
And it's like you need to go through the convex to appreciate the concave. Does that make sense? The sky is black at night to let the stars shine. It's just like really shit things like that mean so much, because you can implement that into anything.
Basically anything hard
literally
is needed.
Literally.
To make The better, even better.
I love quotes, mate.
Yeah.
I love quotes. I
have another one, surely.
There's just so many.
Too many, man.
I fucking love quotes. Right, we'll do one more topic.
Yeah.
And then we'll end it.
Let's do it, bro. We done Gym Icks?
Yeah.
Done them. Gym Cross.
Oh, Gym Crush. Actually, this is a funny one. When you have a gym crush, right? Okay, let me try and put this diplomatically.
We're
green still?
We're green, baby.
Yeah, Sam. You know someone fancies you, even if they can't tell you because they've fucking got a boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
If they stare at you in the mirror,
you can hear it.
Fucking so
girls
true.
are so good. If they're not asked, there's no signs.
There's no signs.
If there's even one sign, they're asked.
Yeah.
Girls are very good at that. Do you know what I mean? And
girls
also,
are best.
Guys can hear it.
Yeah,
girls can hear girls.
I fully agree
guys
with
can
that.
hear guys. Do you know what I mean?
Guys, when they have a gym crush, they are not good at hiding it.
No,
they are not good at hiding it at all.
Zero composure.
Zero composure,
mate.
Girls, however, they will give nothing out. But the one thing that they can get away with is looking at you in the mirror.
Yeah.
So if like I'm here and she's there, let's say for example, and she looks at me like in the mirror and then looks down, but then looks at me again, that's not a coincidence.
She double takes.
That's not a coincidence.
She ain't looking in your eyes, she's looking in the mirror.
Exactly. That what we were just saying relates back to the imposter syndrome. Have you heard that before?
I've heard of it.
It's where, like, for example, you get a promotion at work, but you feel like you don't deserve it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it's like...
So kind of what we spoke about, basically.
Yeah. Like, for example, if someone was to look at me or, like, fancy me in the gym or whatever, I'd be like, why you fancy me? I have everyone in the gym.
That's my reaction.
But 100%. Now...
Yeah.
I've got to such a level of, again, gym is so mindset. Again, that's a different episode because that deserves a full episode, gym mindset. To a point now where I know, firstly, I know my worth, but it's true. So cringy, but it's so true.
Yeah.
And I know, huh?
You got to swear by that.
Yes,
100%.
Mate. If you don't put yourself first, and this is another thing I wish I told myself. I wish I put myself first because I was too nice to everybody that I got walked all over. And then I realised, and as well, when I put myself first, I realised that my friends weren't my friends. People didn't actually give a shit. If I stopped messaging first, I've not heard from them since. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's just small shit like that I wish I did earlier.
Yeah.
I'd have saved so much.
Is putting it on your terms as
exactly.
Well, massively.
I'd have saved so much pain from me. But like making sure that I knew who I was.
Your life does a 360. Putting yourself first. Yeah. Massively.
Right. Anyway, that's an hour. That's the first podcast done. That's mad. That's
an hour?
Yeah, that's quick. That's an hour. That's around 10.
I didn't even put my story about me dying.
Okay, tell that.
Forget that.
No, please.
What? How I fully nearly died.
Wait. So I'm going to clip this. Yeah. So, Ollie, tell me how you nearly died today. I need all the details.
I don't think you're ready.
Dry
scooping.
Firstly, dry scooping.
It's a lethal game.
It is a lethal game.
But I dry scooped from a teaspoon because I wasn't actually a scooper. Is that what?
Is it? Is a teaspoon the big one or the small one?
The small one. Still,
that makes it worse.
Don't underestimate the small one. So I fully heap and scoop. Well, on the teaspoon.
Yeah.
Down the hatch. Not intentionally down the hatch. Okay. It was on the tongue.
Right.
Well, we were going for the tongue.
Did you breathe in or something?
I don't know what I was doing, to be honest with you.
Did you have water by the side of you?
Yeah, by the side of me.
Right.
So I went to put it on my tongue, went straight down my throat, all of the powder, and it was literally like the burn. I was like lava, mate. My gums were burning as well. My eyes went bloodshot. I went to look in the mirror. So before I've even like got the water down, I go to the mirror just to look what's going on. My eyes are like streaming. So I run back to the kitchen to get some water down. It's not helping. I can feel.
It's like when you have spice and you have water, it makes it worse.
It's literally like I've done the cinnamon challenge.
The cinnamon challenge was goated.
Good 10-15 minutes. I didn't know what to do with myself. Like something had to come out. So I was trying to like snort it out, and massive green gunks were like firing out in the sink. And then obviously we go to being sick. The same.
Were you sick?
Yeah. I thought 2 things down the throat because I thought something's got to come out.
No.
For about 10 minutes, nostrils, mouth, it was all going.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's actually fucked up.
And by the end of it, my eyes were just red. That was possessed. But the back of my skull was burning as well. I was like, oh,
that's when you know you fucked.
This is long-lasting damage.
Was anyone there? Did anyone witness this?
No one witnessed it.
You died. That'd have been the end.
It could have been the end. I thought it was going to be.
Well, on the cinnamon challenge note, did you ever do any other challenges when you were a kid? I remember, and I've still got the scar somewhere on my knee.
You're going to say ice and
salt, mate.
Yeah, that's fucking lethal, mate.
That is actually genuinely fucked up. I remember it being a trend, and like, I was like, oh, what's this? It's only a bit of salt.
You do it on your legs?
I don't know why. Someone was like,
forearms, mate.
You know, I'm not a fucking hard cunt like you. I've got the scars still. I've got like all down here. So when I fake tan, you can literally see the scars. Yes, I fake tan. Fuck off.
That's from a salt and ice challenge.
Salt, like it's actually really bad. At the time, I was like, it's only a bit of fucking salt, and then like cold. It literally burns your skin. How fucked up is that? As like a 12-year-old,
it's like you've been burnt.
Yeah, it's fucked, mate. What other challenges were there?
The Sprite
and banana.
Sprite and banana.
I didn't ever do that. Did you?
You used to be burping and being sick bears. It's not really much of a challenge. You're just doing that to hurt yourself, basically.
The things we did to be liked,
literally,
is fucked up. It's actually fucked up.
And the ice, what was it? The ice dunk.
Oh, but that wasn't even a challenge. That was like, I've been nominated.
Oh yeah, it's a trend.
What was that even for?
Status.
No. It was for a charity.
Was it?
Or do you just do it for status?
You just literally do it for status. I thought it was for status, to be fair. And then you nominate people. And then,
yeah. So it was it was a charity. I can't remember what charity it was, but it definitely was a charity. And it was like, I pee and sing, and I don't know. Fucked.
Yeah, dry scoop.
There was so many challenges back in the day. But back in the day for me was like 2012. Back in your day.
Back in the day for you.
Back in 2010. 2010, I was 12 years old in 2010. You were
2013 was
6.
Prime. I was 6.
Bruv.
It's coming straight out of the nappies.
You were 6 in nappies, you fuck. What other challenges were there? So like, back in my day.
Back in my head.
Like 20. My peak years, right, was peak happiness because I had no fucking bills, no responsibilities. The next thing I had to worry about,
peak happiness in itself.
Yeah, the next thing I had to worry about was when the next time I was taking a shit, and the next time
that is stressful. To be fair,
this
is total.
And if my food was hot that Mum made me, and it was like dinosaurs and
take me back
beans,
to these stresses.
Unreal
stresses.
It was like. And I thought I was stressed out going through like year 9. I was like, oh my God, I've got my options to do. I don't know what I was going to do. I was like, oh my God, this
thought GCSEs were the end of the world.
Right, GCSEs. If anyone's watching this, do GCSEs, but they don't mean fuck all.
Do you do well?
Yeah. Yeah. I am very, very like academically clever.
Right.
What did you get?
Just
don't you dare say that you had numbers instead of letters.
This is what I was about to say. I got 4s. I had numbers, mate.
Is that C's?
Yeah, 4's like a C.
Okay.
Got the occasional 5. I think I got like 5 or 6 GCSEs.
I got 11 A stars and a D.
What the fuck?
D was in French.
Did you go private school or something?
No.
Shit.
No. I went to fucking Branston, a community academy, actually. Turned an academy on outside.
Academy, you know.
Went through like 7 head teachers, though.
Shit.
Yeah, and the school near me.
You've been through 7 deputy heads, isn't it?
True, that's true.
Yeah.
The school next to me, or like near me, it's called LSST, and it was like the talk of the town because their head teacher used the school budget to buy sex toys.
Why are head teachers just freaks? Do you know what I mean?
PE teachers and head teachers are fucking weirdos.
PE teachers are nonces.
PE teachers are nonces.
The biggest nonces.
Yeah, yeah. I actually remember. I'm not gonna say his name because just in case he's not been fucking found out. He would come in to the boys' change rooms and just just watchers get changed.
Swatch. No.
Now, at the time, we were like, oh, he's just doing it because he makes sure that we're fine and safe and whatever.
Not getting changed.
Bro, how weird is that?
That is weird.
How, just like 13-year-old boys.
You just open the door and shout something.
Willy. By the way, how fucked up is it that like teenagers now, like 12, 13-year-olds, are like out on the street doing fucking drugs and like they're either 6'7". Mate, I didn't know my willy was when I was 12. Do you know what I mean? I was in bed by 9 o'clock reading a book.
Literally, I drive past, like, going home, like, by a school, like, 3 o'clock or something, and I see kids leaving just vaping. I'm like, what?
Just get in the bin.
Innit?
Do you know what I mean?
Innit?
Right, anyway, we're going to fucking end it there.